Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the True Trading Group YouTube channel. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case you didn't know, we were Benziga FinTech Awards finalists last year, and we're also currently the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines professional level trading and investing courses, premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual coaching and mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, swing trade, and also cover long-term investing. Why I should listen to anything it is we discuss on this channel? It's because I didn't figure this stuff out. I figured this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, the first job out of college. They had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, Great Recession, stock market crash, but also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. You just fast forward now, and I'm the co-founder and the head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading moderators and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach our goals. The moderators and I collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 4 years. We have a 78% retention rate amongst our members and a less than 2.5% refund rate on the platform. We are 4.7 out of 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,600 reviews, 10,000 members in 115 different countries. That is the TTG family. So welcome, folks. If you guys have not yet done so, smash that like button, show some love, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any of these videos. I also go live on this channel, usually 5-6 days a week. We're doing a little recap video for you guys here today. It's a short week. It's a holiday week. A lot of people are out of town. A lot of people are busy. They got stuff going on. So we're going to make this real short and sweet. Tesla. That's what today is really going to be all about. It's all about Tesla. Biggest mover in the markets today. This thing was where everybody's focus and attention was as the company announced their deliveries today. Okay, now before I get into Tesla, and there's a very, very important setup on Tesla that we need to discuss here right now. Before I get into that, I do want to give an update on the trade idea I gave you yesterday. So yesterday, I was right on here on this YouTube channel. I posted a video. I shared with everybody a trade idea that I had coming into today. I don't have a position on the stock currently. Well, I do in my long-term portfolio. But as far as a trade, a day trade or a swing trade, I don't have a position on it. But I told you about this idea yesterday, and it did not trigger. So no trade for me on CrowdStrike, which is what I told you guys about yesterday. What I'm looking for here on CrowdStrike is for a break through this resistance level. Now, I felt pretty confident about the price action that we got on Monday. That candle we got on Monday made me feel really good that today we would possibly get that break through that level and look for CrowdStrike to get to 400. However, I believe it was Piper Sandler today with a downgrade on CrowdStrike from overweight to equal weight. They went from overweight to neutral with a price target of 400. So they took off their overweight rating, Piper Sandler did, and they brought it back to neutral. So that announcement today from Piper Sandler gave the stock a little bit of a move to the downside. You can still see we're well within this consolidation. The chart pattern is still very much intact, but tomorrow I need to see the stock do that. Okay, if the stock does this tomorrow, we're right back in play. I still like the long, and I will be long in the 390s, and we'll look for the stock to get up into the 400s. But if tomorrow the stock does something like this, then I'm going to start to move away from this trade idea and then let the stock drift back down probably to the 360s, maybe 370, because the support level that I'm focused on is this one right here, right around 380. You held it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and you had this huge reversal engulfing candle on Monday, which is why I really liked this setup to give you the follow-through move, right? And I really like that coming into today. And if it wasn't for that downgrade today in Piper Sandler, maybe we get that move. Who knows? The market's had a really great day today. We close at an all-time record closing high. We did not make a new intraday high, but we did make a new closing high for the S&P and the NASDAQ. So the momentum to the upside for the market was there. I feel like this trade would have worked, would have panned out today, and we would have executed the trade today had that been the case. But you come to the markets. We woke up this morning. I open up my screens. We take a look at the news, and I see the downgrade by Piper Sandler. The stock was trading in the 380s, and I said, okay, that's it. Today's not the day for that trade. So no trade for me on that trade idea that I gave you guys yesterday. There was just no reason to. The stock just opened up lower and just traded sideways essentially for the whole day. There really was. I'll just show you the intraday price action today on the stock, and you can see we really didn't do anything today. The stock literally just kind of went sideways. All right. So again, for me, if the stock climbs back, okay, up towards those 390s, I like that play still again for the long. If we go right back into that resistance, and then I'll continue to have this idea on watch. But, if this downgrade causes a little bit of selling pressure and you take out like 380, you take out 378, which is the bottom support, then I'll no longer be looking at this for a potential long. It's strictly for the breakthrough 400. And that's going to be my game plan with the remainder, or that's going to be my game plan with CrowdStrike. Right. So still remains on watch, but no trade for me today on the name. All right. Let's talk about Tesla though. This is the star that everybody was talking about today. Huge day for Tesla. Stock's up 10%, one of the biggest days the stock's had in a while. And it's the biggest winning streak the stock has had in, I believe, about a year. I think you got to go all the way back to, I think you got to go back to 2023 to see a win streak like this on Tesla. It's a very big move in a very short period of time. You can see we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green days in a row, and we have taken us right up into this massive downtrend resistance line. And this is why we really got to talk about this. Tesla has been in this huge downtrend ever since it topped out in 2021. And here we are finding ourselves tapping against this downtrend resistance line here yet again for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th time. We are tapping our heads against this level. Is this finally the time that it breaks and we move to the upside? I think so. Now, what I'm going to be looking here for Tesla is I hope actually, because I don't like when stocks get parabolic, because I don't want to see Tesla do this tomorrow. I don't like when stocks do this because it's not sustainable. And usually when a stock gets parabolic like that, it comes down very hard as well. I would much rather see the stock consolidate over the next couple of days now that you've had this breakout, like pull back a little bit, maybe come back to here, right? Do something like this, right? And then maybe come back up here and consolidate and then take this route, right? That's kind of what I would prefer. I think that's an easier play. And I think that would bode well for further upside in the coming weeks to months. And we could just be bullish on Tesla for the next couple of weeks and look to buy pullbacks. But this level is not necessarily broken yet. The level's being tested. It's a huge breakout day for the stock. Big news for the company today. They announced their deliveries, and their deliveries were above expectations. Everybody was nervous about this number because there's been incredible increased supply by all of these other competitors. I shouldn't say supply or demand. I should say there's been increased competition by a company like BYD. Guys, BYD, they literally make up 16% of the global electric vehicle market share. Tesla makes up 18%. They are right on their ass. Right on their ass. And that competition you're getting from some of these other manufacturers is only going to continue. You have the consumer slowing down a little bit, less demand for new cars in general, never mind electric vehicles. And everybody was very nervous and concerned about Tesla's deliveries. Well, they came out today at 9 o'clock and they gave you their delivery numbers, and they were a beat. And it was a big surprise to a lot of people. The stock was trading at 206 at the time that number came out, right there. That's where Tesla was, at 206. Okay, when the data came out, when the data came out, boom, stock exploded to 220. Markets opened, and you can see we can follow through and continuation. Once markets opened, it went all the way to $230. So a $21 move today on Tesla, up 10%. It's a huge one, and we're right here at this massive resistance level. So you got to watch to see, do we break through this? Now, how do you know you're broken? I think you get into the mid to high 230s, and we have confirmation this downtrend resistance line is broken. Because depending on how you draw this downtrend line, you can draw this a lot of, I can draw it against here. And we can say, that, oh, look, we are through it, but then I can move it to here. And I can go, oh, wait, now look, we're not through it. And I can move it just a little bit. And we're like, oh, we're kind of almost through it. There's no exact science to drawing trend lines like this. Okay. You're going to be giving or taking a couple of dollars either direction. And that's why it's like, you need to understand that support and resistance levels are not one price. They are areas, they're zones. So we're not yet through this level. I think that it looks very promising, but another push into the mid 230s, I think, confirms the breakout. And then at that point, I think you have to look to buy pullbacks on Tesla and then eventually look for Tesla to get to 260. And this is the resistance level that I would look for here. It's in the low 260s, not tomorrow or anything like that, but over the course of the next couple of weeks, couple of months, I would target that level of resistance here for Tesla. But I would prefer a consolidation here first and then go, right? That's what I would prefer. Kind of let some of these moving averages catch up. The 50-day moving average was a real nice level of support for the stock back here in the month of May. You're crossing over the 100-day moving average now. So I would love to see consolidate. Let that 50-day moving average come up, and then let the 50-day cross over the 200-day, give you a golden cross, and then ignite a massive move up towards 260. That is what I would like to see. If I get that, I'm going to be all over this thing, and it might end up being, top 3 trades of the year for me if that setup sets up. Right now, top trade of the year for me is Moderna long, and it was a swing trade for us from April into May, and we were able to capitalize on this move. This is best trade of the year for me so far. And then we also had Coinbase, which is number 2 trade of the year for me. We caught that move. I did not, unfortunately, catch that. I was out of the position by the time that happened. Otherwise, that would have been trade number 1 for me on the year. But Coinbase is number 2, and Moderna is number 3. And let's see if it's number 1. Moderna's number 1, and maybe Tesla could be number 3, or maybe Tesla could be number 2. We'll see. But that's an idea that I have for Tesla. I'm watching it very closely. Big day for the stock. I like what I'm seeing from Tesla. The stock's underperformed forever in 2024. It was like kicked out of the Magnificent Seven. It really fell, investors fell out of love with this thing, and it feels like that momentum is coming back into the stock, especially after a day like today. It's had a big week coming into today already. Stock's getting a little overextended here. Let's look for pullbacks and consolidations, and we can look long going forward. Okay? So that's something we can consider there. But I want to see if that trend line gets broken. If the trend line gets broken, I think we'll be in good shape. All right. So there you have, folks. That's it. Now, listen, if you guys don't want to, try to trade this stuff on your own, if you want to try to actually follow along with myself and the other professional traders at True Trading Group, there's 8 other mods that are with you from pre-market to close, calling out trades, answering questions, sharing their screen, and you get the real-time push notifications when their orders execute through our mobile app. So even if you're not in front of your computer, you can follow along. 82% of our members have full-time jobs. So if they can do this, then so can you. So if you guys want to, follow along with the trades that we're making, ask questions, communicate with members to see how we operate inside True Trading Group, I invite you to join our trial. It's 7 trading days. And this is why I feel like this is a great time for you guys to do the trial, because it's not 7 calendar days. We have a weird week this week. At a half day tomorrow, markets are closed on Thursday. Then all of a sudden Saturday and Sunday come. It's not 7 calendar days. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense for you to do the trial. You're only going to get a handful of days. It's 7 trading days. Okay, our trial is 7 trading days. Just go to ttgthree.com. That's ttg3.com. It'll cost you $3. Why do we charge $3? First, I'll tell you, there's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. You don't get charged for an annual membership if you forget to cancel your trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. We only charge $3 to make sure that you're a real person and you're serious about this. Because if you put your credit card information in, tells us you're serious. If you're serious, we're serious about having you. We maintain a very high quality chat room during the day. There are thousands of members on our platform at any given moment with one goal, and that's to make money. I will not jeopardize the quality and the integrity of that chat room by having people come in there, being disruptive, distracting, spamming chat, and taking away focus of our members from achieving their goal of making money. Okay? That's why it's not a free trial. So if you guys are interested in joining the community, see how we trade. Who knows? Maybe you guys make enough money doing your trial following some of our trades that you guys actually go ahead and become a full-time member of True Trading Group, and then it pays for itself, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Well, with stocks like Tesla and trades like Tesla, that could happen at any given moment. So go to ttgthree.com. That's ttg3 spelled out.com. Enter your name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the form, pay $3, and then get your button chat. Again, it's 7 trading days. It's not 7 calendar days. So Thursday does not count against your trial. Saturday, Sunday do not count against your trial. You got to get 7 full trading days with us. All right. So we can go to ttgthree.com, get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys all later.